Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm just going to give an update of what's been going on now that I'm fully Catholic and I've been initiated and I've just been learning. And I've just been learning etiquette, pretty much how to be in a church, how to dress in a church. So when it comes to Sunday Mass in a Catholic church, definitely needing to dress modestly. So I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to dress. I enjoy the dress code. I get to dress more feminine. So for me, it's fun. As Christians, we definitely try to be more respectful and modest and, be aware that there's other people there and how we present ourselves and that we're not trying to attention grab by showing too much skin. So I had to learn how to enter a church. I had to learn that I need to kind of curtsy or bow a little bit, having to do the Holy Cross all the time, paying respect to the Eucharist and all that. And also I had to learn to get out of my shell a little bit because I was kind of shy, doing the little bowing and curtsying in front of people and doing the sign of the Holy Cross or just singing or saying the prayers. I was very shy for a long time. I got a little bit out of my shell to be able to do all that stuff in front of people. I just felt very self-conscious, but I just got into the groove. And now I'm the same way. When I see people do it, it makes me happy, because it's showing me just how much they love Jesus, that they're willing to do that. And then I don't feel alone because I'm seeing everyone else do it and we're all doing the same thing and we're all connected. We're all connected through Christ. We're a community. So yeah, that's stuff that I had to learn as a new Catholic. The thing that I've learned about Catholics keep to themselves a lot. It's not like Protestant Christianity where everyone is trying to be friends with everybody. In Catholicism, the Catholics are much more keeping to themselves. There's definitely opportunities to socialize in the Catholic Church. They have little get-togethers. So if you want to be social, then you can always go there. There's plenty of opportunities to be social if that's what you're looking for. And I've been there. I actually tried to go to one of the social groups and it wasn't for me. I'm an introvert and yeah, definitely socializing is not for me. But there are opportunities, especially if you want to get involved in certain ministries. There's plenty of opportunities to socialize outside the Sunday Mass. But Sunday Mass, the Catholics take it more seriously. We're not there for a show. We're there to worship Jesus, and he's the main thing. So that's why when you go to Sunday Mass, and if you're a new Catholic, it doesn't seem very friendly when you go there, but you'll understand why. You'll understand how more serious the Catholics take in worshiping Jesus compared to Protestant Christianity. At least my experience in Protestant Christianity, I wasn't a Christian, non-denominational. I definitely see the difference. Definitely Catholic Sunday Mass is more centered towards Jesus, and it's Jesus all the time. But in Christian, Protestant, non-denominational, it wasn't centered around Jesus. It was just centered around the Bible as a whole. So I didn't really hear the pastor talking about Jesus that much. It was more like they were using the Bible more as a guide for life. It's centered more towards the person, not really so much to Jesus. But in the Catholic Sunday Mass, it's always about Jesus. He's always center stage. Now, that was just my experience in the Christian non-denominational church and the Catholic Church. So yeah, that's all I had to learn. I think that's all that I can remember. And going to confession and making confession more of a habit, learning how to speak to Jesus when I have the Eucharist in my mouth. It's my time with Jesus where I can just speak to him because he's right there. So yeah, definitely my sponsor really helps. You're not going to be totally alone if you do become a Catholic. You're always going to have someone there to help guide you, someone that you can ask questions. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting more of the hang of it. I'm still learning how to make the Catholic religion a part of my life. I'm still learning and building habits and discipline. My Catholic religion is not supposed to be set apart from my life. It's supposed to be very integrated. Pray every day, acknowledge God every day, praying the rosary, building the habit to have Jesus in my mind every day or daily. What would Jesus do? Oh my gosh, I can't say this, or I can't think this because I don't want to disappoint Jesus. So, in that type of mode of living, it definitely did feel scary at first. But once you get the hang of it over time and you start to learn, you start to really appreciate just how great the Catholic religion really is. I love being in it. I love my church. I love the way they conduct their Sunday Mass. Like, the church is starting to feel like home for me, like that's my church. All right, so I hope this video helps for entertainment purposes or just for knowledge purposes, and have a wonderful day.